The Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay is a horror book. It is about when she is a young adopted girl with two fathers, and they are in a cabin. However, she meets someone named Leonard, a big guy who shows up and starts talking to her. She should scream and be like, "Stranger danger," and run in the house, but he disarms her by asking her questions, and he says that he's with some people and they have to do something and that she shouldn't be afraid. So she freaks out and runs into the house. Eric and Andrew are her parents, and you know, we get our whole basic home invasion beginning of the story. And basically they break in, they have a fight, they tie up the fathers, and they explain the situation. Essentially, the world is going to end, and the only way to stop it is if someone from the family, the two fathers and the young girl, choose a sacrifice and kill them in order to save the world, or else the world will die. And they don't really explain this very well. The book is intriguing, but also very repetitive. For example, Leonard always just keeps telling people to calm down. It gets really annoying. He's a school teacher, but he goes over things a little bit too softly. It really just, honestly, if this happened in real life, you'd get really pissed off immediately, because when people break into your house and tie you up and then tell you to calm down over and over and over, and then tell you everything's going to be okay, you know, just automatically the exact opposite would happen. You know, it wouldn't calm you down. And then you know, after we get into the concept, the book kind of drags a little bit. We don't really get an explanation for the apocalyptic stuff. Yeah, it's really draggy in the middle, and the ending's open-ended. The characters are okay. Really don't expect much else going on. It should be a very difficult movie to adapt, because there's a lot of slow parts. You know, you only got your principal 7 characters in one location, but a lot of dialogue's really repetitive, and they don't really get into the whole reason of why they're there, and like how the death will sort of, you know, alleviate the apocalypse. And you know, I wasn't too scared by this one either. You know, I was more creeped out by A Head Full of Ghosts. That one was a really creepy novel, but this one was just more of a, it felt like a horror-ish, but because of the way the plot unfolds, it's not that scary. You know, and you're in a cabin in the middle of nowhere, why are you afraid of the apocalypse? But this one was just a little bit sleepy for me. Could have been more scary, creepy, and I give it a 2.5 out of 5.